welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. It is time for my November wrap-up. I did absolutely wonderful this month. I read 6 books, and I was very proud of that. I did really good. But anyway, let's just get started on these. The first book that I read was Defy the Stars by Claudia Gray. This is a young adult science fiction, kind of along the lines of the Illuminae Files. Of course, I like the Illuminae Files more, but it was okay. The characters were okay. It's outer space, so it's kind of hard to say the world, because they're in outer space, but the setting was good, among the stars, and I really did enjoy it. I believe I rated this 3 stars. Maybe 4. I'm not for sure. I don't remember. But yeah, that one is Defy the Stars by Claudia Gray. Next one we got here is Sought to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys, or Sepetys. I think it's Sepetys. But anyway, this is fantastic. This one got a 5-star. You guys know I loved Between Shades of Grey by her, which was the first book that I've read by her. This one's along the same lines. This is Russia trying to invade on the Germans, and they're fleeing, and that's pretty much what the story of this one is. Really enjoyed it. So worth the read. So if you like that era, you would probably really love this book. So pick it up. The next one is Violent Ends, and this is about a school shooter and all these people's accounts of him before it actually happened. There was a lot of different authors who wrote different characters' parts. I rated this a 2. I didn't really like the characters in the story. I thought it was going to be much better than that, but it really wasn't. So yeah, that's Violent Ends, and it's written by all of these people back here. The main writer is Sean David Hutchinson. Yeah, so there's that one. Next one we got here is To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. As I said before, I've wanted to read this book forever. I didn't read it along the times or when it was so hyped up. But really, you can watch the movie and get the gist of the book. There's not a whole lot that's different in it. You get to read all the letters that she wrote in the book. You don't get to see all those in the movie. There's little things that were different, but really, actually, the movie was fine to watch. So, I think I rated this 3 stars. It's a cutesy kind of story. I think the fan base would be more younger teens than older teens or adults. But there you go. To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. Next we got here is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Or Maas, sorry. This was excellent. I was amazed that I loved this book as much as I did, and I look so forward to reading the rest of them. The series has grown. There's 7 books now. I believe someone said book 7 was the last one to the series, but it is fabulous. I love that our main character is a female assassin. I think that is great. The story moved really well. It kind of has that Hunger Game feeling, like especially in the beginning of the story, but then it just kind of, blossoms out. Fantastic. I absolutely loved this. This was a 5-star read for me, and like I said, I look forward to the rest of the series. There's Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And the last book that I read was The Outsider by Stephen King. As you guys remember, this was an October read. But I also read Ashley Bell, it took me a little longer to read that one. I think, it was kind of big. And I also read Sleeping Beauties that same month. Well, now I finally got to read The Outsider. This is fabulous. I don't know what more I can say. It's a mystery. It's a thriller. It's suspense, supernatural. It's fantastic. I didn't know what to expect when I first read it, but, or when I first started reading it, but from first page to the last. It was a page turner, very engaging for me. Lots of great characters in the story. Also, if you've not read the Bill Hodges trilogy, you may not want to read this one yet because there are some spoilers in here for that. But I love when they bring that part of it into the book. Because the Bill Hodges trilogy is one of my favorite ones, and that's the one that starts with Mr. Mercedes. That's one of my favorite series by Stephen King, and this one is also going to be a favorite read of the year. Beautifully written. He's done it again. He's an amazing writer. Yeah, and this one was fantastic. Loved it. So that is The Outsider by Stephen King. And that is my wrap-up. As always, you can find all my written reviews on each of these books down below, link to my blog or to my Goodreads, and you can see my complete thoughts on these stories. But let me know if you've read any of these books down in the comments below. Thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.